Okay, we live, we live, we live. All right, so welcome to the morning come up, y'all. The morning come up is sponsored by Block Cycle Labs. If you don't know what Block Cycle Labs is, it's a community that teaches people about blockchain, Web3, and DeFi. We teach you exactly how it works so that you can use and apply it in your own way in your daily lives. This is the school community. The school community is $29 a month for people to join us and have access to these tools, the training, and the community. We also have Facebook and other social media, Twitter, Telegram, WhatsApp, a few other places, Discord. Same day results, no personal information is required, no minimums to start. We do have a free Facebook group, so you can go and check us out, look up information, see who's involved, who's participating. But if you're ready to get straight to the money, people are paying $29 a month in tuition to have access to the information in real time. Okay, now everybody who is here right now, how y'all feeling? And do anybody have any questions before I start rambling? Cycle up, Josh. All right. Anybody got any questions?
No, I don't have any question right now.
Okay, yeah, this Rico first day, everybody. So we getting him adjusted, getting him set up. So y'all will see him around. All right, well, let's start it off with school. Today's Monday. Every Monday we do the morning come up. There's a weekly LP summary posted. I want everybody to be engaged. So just tell us why you decided to join. What are you expecting? And then for those who are new or who are starting after they see this video, first thing you're going to do is you're going to go over the checklist. The checklist is the very first step for everybody to make sure that you have the tools in place so that you can do the things that we need done. All right. And then I want to shout out to my leaders, Miss Turner, Miss Briggs, and Miss Foster. I'm glad to see that y'all are engaged and active. And then we're going to hop off into the market. Okay. So I got to do a market check this week. So between last Monday and this Monday, it looks like the whole cryptocurrency market has grown about $200 billion in the last 7 days. $200 billion. I also want to highlight, I'll talk about liquidity pools in a minute. So market cap for the cryptocurrency market is at now at 2.23 trillion. That's a big T. And that's about $200 billion up from last week. Bitcoin is at 63,000, Ethereum at 26. Basically, everything is up, and you can look at the 7 day to see how much everything is up. And this is the importance of counting your money in percentages instead of inside of dollars. Okay, you want to see that your assets are appreciating percentage 3%, 2%, 1%. That's how you measure the appreciation. I know I got some new people watching. So market cap is the total amount of all of the assets. Basically, how much does all of the Bitcoin cost? That's what the market cap represents, and it's at 1.2 trillion. Volume represents the transactions, how much is bought and sold. That's very important when it comes to TVL and liquidity. How much is being bought and sold in this asset? And then we know we got circulating supply. Some of it's at 94%, some of it is already at capacity. Like XRP is halfway full and fully circulated. ADA is about 80% circulated. BCH 94% circulated, and so on and so forth. So if you do not have Coin Market Cap, I definitely encourage you to set up a Coin Market Cap, set up a watch list so that you can watch the cryptocurrencies that you are invested in or that you're curious about investing in. Mr. Knight, Wealthy Rising, you made it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you today?
I'll get bigger and better every day. Every
I
day.
noticed that. I noticed that.
All right, let's check on Block Cycle. I know we took us a dip recently, so Right now we at 316. We were just at about 330, 325. So this is a time for people to start buying up the dip, which people have been doing. Some people have been selling, some people have been buying. Our price 003. We're down 4 points in the last hour, 6 points in the last day. Our TVL, stable TVL is 11,600. The stable TVL represents Algo, Cycle Pool, USDC, Cycle Pool, Bitcoin, Cycle, Ethereum, Cycle, Gold, Cycle, Silver, Cycle. So this is important for us. When you're setting up your liquidity pools with Cycle, or any liquidity pool for that matter, whatever your base asset is. So right now the base asset will be Block Cycle, right? All of these are Block Cycle liquidity pools. So all of these are paired with Block Cycle. The benefit of that is when any of these assets go up, like Algo or Bitcoin. So let's look: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Chainlink. These are things that we are paired with, right? We're paired with those, but we don't have much. So I want you guys to see that. Like right here, we have $600 in the Cycle Bitcoin, $300, $400 in the ETH, $200 in the gold, $93 in the AVAX. So this is important because when those assets go up in price, the liquidity pool automatically buys the Cycle. So because we have a Bitcoin Cycle liquidity pool, as the price of Bitcoin goes up, it'll buy more Cycle, which makes the price of Cycle go up. Same thing with the Ethereum. And as you can see, these are both up, right? Pretty high. So we would have been able to get some of that benefit without having to be invested in Ethereum directly and only, because $2,600 for one asset is still a lot for a lot of people. 50 cents is a little more obtainable, so you can pair that with something and ride the wave that way. So when we look at Cycle's less than a penny, so you get a bigger bang for your buck when you buy cheaper assets. If you buy a small cap asset, when it grows, you'll get a bigger return when the value goes up. So we get to basically shortcut that by adding to the liquidity pool. So now we are affected when Algo goes up. We're affected when Bitcoin goes up. We're affected when all of these other assets go up and go down. This is how we diversify. So Cycle is the main reserve for us as a community, but we'll be able to buy and sell and swap out of any of these other assets as long as the LPs are continuously growing. Another point that I want to stress is that our total TVL is 30,000. So these are all of the liquidity pools that we have combined, and these are all of the accounts that we have combined. And that's important for a new person. Let's say a new person comes today and they want to invest $50, and their $50 grows to $1,200. The TVL is what's going to determine if there's enough money available for them to cash out when they reach that point. So for us, we're already in. We're looking at our money. This is our money. They only put in $100, so they're looking to gain from it. Anyone that hasn't been a part of this already is looking to gain from it because they see there's money in it. Our goal is to continue to build on what we already have so that we know we have money in it that we can access, that we can buy and sell and leverage whenever we want. And this takes us from the United States dollar. So as the dollar weakens, we're not concerned with inflation as much. We're not concerned with all of the political, bullshit that they throwing out there, the propaganda, all of that. Like, we don't have to focus on that as much because this is our market here. So that's the importance of liquidity pools. I encourage going into October. You can start now, but going into October, I'm gonna personally be focusing more on the Bitcoin LPs, the Ethereum LP, the AVAX LP, silver and gold. I'm actually gonna be doing a class on silver and gold soon. So you guys prepare for that. Everybody that's already in the school community is gonna get free access to that class. and then I'm basically going to be pitching it to outsiders. Do I got any questions on what I just said? Anybody? Okay, y'all good right there. Let me go here. So if you are holding block cycle tokens and you're holding wave tokens are now available on the block cycle platform. So now you basically can earn even more from depositing your block cycle or depositing your wave. Go to a different wallet. And if you're not staking, if you're somebody that holds block cycle and you're not staking, then you definitely need to get over to the staking platform and start staking your assets. If you don't know what staking is a cryptocurrency word for deposit. So basically you deposit or stake your assets, and then you will earn more assets every day. Okay, so as you can see, we just started the wave tokens staking, and I already paid out last night, I think, actually. Let's see. Okay, yep. So this was testing, but it works. So payout started yesterday for the wave token. So they earned cycle and wave for staking wave. And then let's say if you only have cycle, then you will be able to earn both from that. Let me see. Boom. So as you can see, earn cycle and wave just for staking your cycle and then just for staking your wave. So that's two different tokens. Right now, we're working on a 1-2 punch. So for everybody that actually knows what's going on and knows how to do this, the goal here is to build up block cycle token, wealth wave token. We have Walter the Wise token coming soon. And then we also have a couple of other members in the community working on tokens and interested in working on their own token. So we're going to have our own ecosystem of tokens, which means we'll have our own ecosystem of liquidity pools with each other. And right now, Wave Cycle is about 10% of the liquidity inside of our liquidity pool. And as you can see, somebody who's selling right now, we just went from 316 to 314. Our TVL just dropped under 30,000. And these are the numbers that I look at. These are the metrics. These are the things that I look at 1, 2, 3, and I check just to see how do I feel? What do I think about what to do next? Are people buying or selling right now? I look at the chart. I look at the price. Is it affordable right now? Is it up or is it down right now? How much cash is inside of the asset right now? And you can do the same thing with any asset like Moon Juice. We're working on an LP deal with Moon Juice right now. So this will be another asset that we can be in an LP with. So when they go up, we go up. And we have 15 LP deals right now. So that's 15 other communities that will benefit us when they decide to add money to their token in their community. So I would tell you guys, I don't want you guys to rush into Moon Juice. I'm going to do a full breakdown of this because they got a smart contract set up. And, you know, your money gets stuck and it gets burned. So you got to actually know what you're doing because people know how to create protocols. They know how to create platforms that one can scam you. You can sign up, connect your wallet, put money in, and then before you know it, it's locked and you can't get anything out. You can see it growing, but you can't access it. So we don't want to avoid things like that. So we want to know how to make sure we have wallet security. So I'm gonna recap that next month. We're gonna do something on wallet security just to make sure people understand how to use their wallets properly and when they're interacting with these different websites. Like right now, I do not have my Para wallet connected to the platform. That's one of the main things that you have to do in the Web3 DeFi space. You have to connect to the platform. And if you're not using a trusted platform, anything can happen. So we got our staking reward update. And feel free to tell everybody come and get them. I am officially taking orders for hoodies. So if you're interested in getting your Block Cycle hoodie and hoodie NFT, let me know. I'll send you the link, get your size, your address, and we'll get that whipped up so that you can start earning from all of the other people that have already bought a hoodie or other people that are going to be buying a hoodie. You'll be able to earn every day from that as well. For those who also knew, you're going to want to get a segment if you haven't already. I know a few people I got to meet with today to get a segment. Once you mint your segment, that will come with its own benefits. One being you get the free NFT. Once you get the free NFT, you get to stake the free NFT, and then you'll start earning rewards every day from this NFT. Okay, and as you can see, those payouts, they come in every day. As long as you involve, you'll earn your rewards. As long as you're staking, as long as you're adding to liquidity, you'll make it. And then a quick recap. This is tinyman.org. This is where we swap out our assets. You can swap USDC to Algo, Algo to USDC, Algo to Cycle, Cycle to Algo, whichever you want. And then this is where we practice building up our liquidity pools. If you don't know what a liquidity pool is a way for you to earn fees when other people are trading. When other people come to Tinyman and do this with any of the assets that you hold liquidity for, you get paid. So as I'm watching this chart, I know for a fact that this is my money at work. I'm watching the money work. I'm watching other people buy in and I'm watching other people sell out. The green means buy, the red means sell. So as long as people are buying, we are earning fees from the LP. Let me just do Wave USDC as an example. So 3% of the pool, $79. And I'm just going to let this compound, and it's going to keep compounding and growing. And let's go look a little deeper. So if you want to see the transactions for yourself, you can go here, and then here you'll be able to see the transactions that were made. So there was a $5 transaction, a $3 transaction, right? 82 cents. Doesn't matter if it's big or small, you'll be able to collect a fee off of each transaction as long as you are providing liquidity. So you got to put in half for your Wave, half for USDC, and then you benefit when people buy back and forth. And that's what people are looking at when they look at the chart. Now, when people trade regular stock, regular options, Forex, the advantage there is they have leverage. It's more risky, it's more reward in certain areas, but they're trading fiat currency usually, which are the government money or the bank's money, and they only get paid what they can earn at that point. Here, we actually own these assets. We control these assets. We are managing the flow of the market. Without liquidity pools, there is no market. Without people to buy in and sell out, there is no market. Same thing applies on Wall Street, except we aren't making the products or services. So when people invest, they're not in there. We don't get the benefit, and none of that money comes back into our community. So this, as of right now, we have a community with $30,000 collectively and growing, and we're only 5 months. We've only been live and organized for about 5 months. And that's my little ramble right there. I just had to make this video, get on here, stay committed to the morning come up. I got a few one-on-ones today. Dale, you got any questions, man? Anything that's need clarity on while I got you here? While you here?
No, none particular, man. I'm just taking it all in.
Okay, all right. Make sure you're getting it all in there, because we got a lot of work that we're gonna do. I want us to go hard for these next 90 days, because when the bull markets start, I want us to be as paired to as much as we can, because we automatically are about to see crazy profits. So the more that we understand that, the more we can help ourselves and we can help others. Josh, you got any questions for me? Okay.
Hey, so should we be buying more segments?
No, you do not need to buy more segments unless you want to. Let me just show that actually. Segments is just so that you can have access to any of the special things that we do. We know that we can send special rewards directly to all segment holders, right? If you hold a segment, we can send the money straight to your account by sending it to your block cycle segment. That's the main benefit of that. And then you also get to use it like this, where you get to set up your profile and stuff like that. What I would tell, the main thing we need everybody to do now to keep supporting and keep us growing is just keep adding to TVL, raising the TVL. That's the most important thing for us all, right? Like I just explained, and I'll explain it again. If you were to put in $100 right now, it would basically be inside of the 30,000. When your $100 grows to $500, that means all of the other money went up too. So let's just say it went up to 40,000. There's enough money inside of the 40,000 for you to be able to withdraw your $500 in profit. So the way this works is everyone that's wants to earn fees, they set up liquidity pools. For those people that just want to buy and trade for a quick profit, that's just the way things are. You can't control another person's pockets. You can't control another person's circumstances or their emotions. So if they want to buy, they're going to buy. They want to sell, they're going to sell. The only way for you to basically defend yourself and your value is to set up liquidity pools and DCA into the asset that you like. DCA means you buy it, whether the price is up or down, you get more of it because you know what you're going to do with it later. So make sure that you just basically, that's what I would tell you. Focus on building up the TVL, get as much block cycle and assets that you can. Get as much Bitcoin as you can, get as much Ethereum as you can. You just get a bigger bang for your buck when you get the block cycle token. But everything that applies to the block cycle token also applies to other assets. And that's what I want to highlight. Like this is, anybody can create their own cryptocurrency. Anybody can create their own platform. You want to be able to tell what makes it valuable, what's the activity. Like right now, if we click on transactions, we see transactions happening right now in real time with block cycle. So as long as these are transactions happening, that means there's fees being collected. So as long as you provide liquidity, you collect fees. As long as you collect fees, you're earning passive income. As long as you're earning passive income, now you have money that you can diversify, invest in other stuff, stack it. You know, you can leverage it in different ways at this point. And this is allo.info. If anybody does not know, this is how you look up different accounts, transactions, and assets. So right now we're looking up an asset, and in the asset we can look up how many holders actually hold it. So now we took a dip on holders, but we're almost at 1,300 accounts, 1,300 wallets. So we have 1,300 wallets that have the ability to buy and sell cycle. That means as the liquidity pool provider, you have 1,300 accounts that can buy and sell and generate fees for you. That means these accounts can move a lot more money a lot faster than you can individually. As you can see, like we were just at what, 2,000 almost 2 months ago, and now we're at 30,000 in 2 months. And that's the power of us all basically doing the same thing. We're doing it collectively. We're doing it together in our own time, in our own ways. But this is what a collective effort looks like. This is what group economics looks like. And it's only 1,300 of, and it's really not 1,300 of us, because the 1,300 is everybody. We are more so like 100 deep right here. So out of us that have specifically strategized to do this and put this together, we know that these are the results that we have created. And then everybody else just jumped on the bandwagon because they saw what we've been doing. But that's it. That's the morning come up, y'all. I gotta get ready for these one-on-ones. Miss Turner, you good? You got any questions while you got me?
Yes, quick question. How's everyone? Okay, on Tiny Man, when I know you told me the other day to not do the M algo, and I have a Wave M algo liquidity pool set up, and it says price impact expensive when I get the proportional max out. So do I still remove that liquidity or just leave it alone for right now?
Hold on, say it one more time, and I'm gonna show the screen when you say it again.
Okay, my Wave M algo.
Okay, so you have that liquidity pool that I mentioned to you on the one-on-one.
Yes, you told me I've already gotten rid of M algo with the other ones, but I need to do this one with Wave. But I click on the 100% to remove the liquidity. It says price.
Okay. So here we go. Let's just do, I'm gonna just use Wave USDC as an example. And we're gonna click on remove. So now what you would do in your case, you would just click max and remove liquidity 100%. And then your Wave will go back to your Pair wallet and your M algo will go back to your Pair wallet.
Cool. Thank
And
you.
then you know how to swap and do everything from there.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Okay, and we had a slight hiccup earlier. Let me see. Did he make a post about it yet? Yep, he made a post. All right, so we had a slight hiccup with the LP. But let me just read this. When adding to the cycle wave pool, do not add more cycle than wave. Do not put more wave than cycle. You must add equally. $1 wave equals $1 cycle in LPs. If you have any questions, reach out to us and we'll be helping you out. So that's what I'm going to explain right now, just so we can make sure more people have clarity on that. Okay, so when you're setting up a liquidity pool from scratch, you're going to add to it proportionally. So it doesn't matter how much USDC you have or how much algo you have. You're going to put $5 in the top, $5 worth at the bottom. However, you can change that. You can add all USDC to it, and it will basically do all of the rest of the stuff on the back end, and it'll give you a 50-50 split after. Or you can add all the algo you have, and it'll do all the work and then give you the 50-50 split after. Okay, I'm still not 100% for sure personally why someone would want to do a flexible LP, because it throws off the transactions. But you know, that feature's there, so there must be a reason for someone to want to do that. But in our case, we're focused on proportional, or we're doing 100% this asset or 100% the other asset. In the case of, let's do add first. So let's say we're adding to liquidity pool, and we're only going to add with one asset. We're going to add algo only. When we do this, 100% of adding only one asset, it's going to sell half the algo and buy USDC and then add it to the liquidity pool for you. That's adding with algo, but we prefer people add proportionally so you can see it. You know, if you have to, go back to the swap area and get the right amount and then come back and then do the proper add. When you're removing, and I'm going to use Fry as an example. So I'm going to remove this from Fry right here. So I've earned $2 off about $8, and Fry's went up in value. So I'm going to remove not 100% proportional. So I could remove proportional, then I'll get back all of my algo and all of my Fry. Instead, I'm going to take back 100% of Fry. And when I do this, I'm removing liquidity from this LP, and I'm taking all of the Fry out. I'm leaving the algo. So what this is going to do for me, it's going to take the algo and buy more Fry for me. And now I'm going to be removing 100% of the Fry token. This also affects algo because algo is getting sold to buy Fry, which means it's making the price go down some. So we're going to go back. And now in the case of fry cycle, I'm going to add the fry that I have. I'm going to add that. And now you see this proportional. I'm going to add half of the fry and half of the cycle to the LP. And that will be the safest, most efficient way to do it, because you know you have 50% here and 50% there. You know, for those who are not advanced enough to just throw a specific amount and do it and get it done. That's how you would break those transactions down. So I'm glad I got to clear that LP up for everybody. Shanae, you got any questions?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. I know you're a veteran. We know. Mr. Knight, you got any questions? Oh, let me check on
Any questions?
Okay.
Not just yet. Contributing to the cycle coin, does that benefit the class token as well?
The wealth class token?
That's a cycle token. Then we put
Okay.
that.
So when you saying when you buy cycle, does it benefit the token?
Yes.
Yes. When you buy the token, it's gonna go green. When you buy the token, the price will go up. When you buy the token, the TVL will go. As you can see, the TVL already went back to 30,000 right here. It went under 30. Now it's back at 30. So always remember the price is going to fluctuate. And why is it fluctuating? It's fluctuating because, one, we as a community are buying and selling the asset for whatever reason. And then on top of that, we have the robots are also buying and selling to keep things balanced. So it's not just us buying and selling when we want. There's also automatic buys and sales happening 24/7. And as long as we provide liquidity after we buy, we also earn the fees while the price goes up. That cleared it up for you, Mr. Knight?
Absolutely.
Okay, Alva, it's on you, Miss Alva. You got any question?
Not yet.
Okay, are you following along with everything fine?
We'll soon find out.
Okay, well, y'all hear this. I want everybody to hold each other accountable. Let's make sure that Miss Alva gets it. I remember Mr. Knight, he was like, just be patient with me. I got it. And now he got it. You got it, Mr. Knight? Miss Turner also.
So I got it. Well, I'm not going to tell you I got it 100%. You know, like many others, I still have my fears, you know, but I'm conquering those fears.
Okay, well, you got our support, and and you're not doing it alone. That's the key thing that we want people to know. They're not entering this journey alone. They're not learning new stuff alone. Other people are just now starting today. Some people are gonna start tomorrow. I woke up and set up like 4 people. So it's like every day new people are coming, and by them coming through us, we slowing it down, making it easier to understand how the pieces work together.
Yes.
So that's it. I'm gonna put this up. So if y'all want to share it or run it back, it'll be on my YouTube. If you got any other questions, our next class is Wednesday night. We're gonna be going over liquidity pools, and make sure you get your segments. Make sure that you're staking. Make sure that you're posting, asking questions, and make sure you're getting your deposits every day. Make sure you're earning them rewards every day, regardless if you're doing any other stuff that I showed today. Make sure you're staking, because then you still benefit from the price going up and you're earning more tokens every day. So if you do nothing else, at least you're earning more every day. That's the key, knowing how to earn more every day. How much you earn is on you, but knowing how to do it, that's on us. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I appreciate all the support, participation. I know some of y'all probably usually people hit me right when I get off here, so feel free to reach out to me if something comes to mind. And I will catch y'all Wednesday, all right?
Cycle up.
Cycle
All
up.
right, y'all. Cycle up.
Cycle up. All right.